The shocking part for me here, Doug, and I don't know if you were shocked by it. We have a number of rookies on this team. Pacome Dadiet is as a wing as well too, right? And you have Kevin McCullough Jr., you have Ariel Huck-Porty. We have players with size that we can play on this team. But the surprising thing for me was he kind of skipped a lot of them and went straight to Mohamed Diawara. And I tried to understand why. And shout out to Steph Bonnie with the New York Post. He kind of gave us some more information on why. Mohamed Diawara, the 20-year-old rookie from France, has received spot minutes in the Knicks rotation and is in line for more. It was a surprise maneuver from Coach Mike Brown, if only because Diawara had previously only logged garbage time minutes and Pacome Dadiet has been touted as the greater prospect. But Dadiet continues to log DNPs, and Brown said Diawara deserves a longer look. According to head coach Mike Brown, I would have loved to play Mo out there a little longer. Mo has done a great job in short minutes he's played, and to try to get him some minutes during this time of the year, especially while OG Anunoby is out, to keep us long and athletic would be ideal. And clearly, he's doing that. And I'm going to keep searching to try to do it. So clearly, Mike Brown wants to continue to use length and athleticism in OG Anunoby's absence. And that's why Mohamed Diawara is getting more minutes than some of these other rookies. But here's the thing. If you're going to play Diawara, you need to actually play Diawara. 1 minute stretches, 2 minute stretches, that is not enough for this kid. He is a rookie. He is still growing. He needs that experience. But if you're going to play him, and if you're talking about utilizing him and his athleticism and his length in OG Anunoby's absence, you're going to need to do that in practice. This kid has what it takes on defense already to contribute at a high level at the NBA level for the Knicks. Offensively, if he continues to receive opportunity, I believe this kid will shine. And Mike Brown explains why he's operating in this fashion. According to him, it's huge for a lot of reasons, but also it's so early in the season, and the reality of it is I don't want to gas my guys this early in the season. And if the minutes can be respectable across the board, especially at this time of the year, then we can increase the minutes come playoff time or come late in the season. In case we have to throw somebody in the game, there is a comfort level there that they have. Not only what they have, but I have, the staff has, and everybody else has, with somebody new on the floor. So there's a whole reason behind why he's doing it. Yes, he wants to be longer. Yes, because he understands the longer you are, if you pack the paint and you try to go out to the three, you can defend a lot easier because you're athletic, more long. I get that. You also want to rest your starters, your bench, so the postseason, because that's the most important thing. I understand all that. I get it. It's still shocking to me that Diawara is getting minutes over some of these other players, but when you listen to what Brown says, it does make sense. So what do you feel about Diawara? Do you believe he should be getting minutes over some of these younger Knick players? Is he the right player to go forward with right now?
I think, especially with the Anunoby injury, 100%, we need more Diawara. Knicks fans have a reputation for overhyping prospects that don't pan out, and it's very possible he's has a reputation of being this lump of clay that doesn't have a ton of experience and needs a lot of work, but has physical tools that are really impressive. But I don't know if I buy that, because I think he's pretty smart. He's pretty aware of where he is on the floor. I love the defense. I think he registered at least one block in a really short stint, a maybe 2 or 3 minute stint against Dallas. And the Knicks immediately went on a run when he came in. And there's a few things that I really like about his game. First of all, he plays with an intensity that I think is missing, frankly, from Dadiet, that you want to see from Dadiet. He doesn't have it. But Diawara is active, moving, trying to see ball and see man at all times. When he gets the ball, he's trying to push. When he gets the ball in half court, he's looking immediately for the next pass, because he knows, like, if he's playing with Towns in the game or Brunson in the game, it's not really his time to take a shot unless he's wide open. But he's been super aware, super active. He had maybe one really not so great blow by situation in his first appearance of the season. But since then, he's been steady. He knocked down 2 contested threes in 1 garbage time stint. Look how closely I watched this guy play. I really wanted to pan out. But also, just in terms of that switchability, the Knicks, you can't make it so easy for teams to target smaller defenders. And having Diawara out there, he is long. He is 6'9". So he does complicate everything for an opposing offense, and that's where I think it's most important for me to see. And the last thing that I love about him is he is always looking to go coast to coast. He wants to play fast. No coincidence that Mike Brown loves him for that exact reason. He's always ready to push. He's not trying to settle back in and let a defense get set. And I think, especially if you're young, coming off the bench, expected to provide energy, that's a really, really good quality for a player to have. So I'm pretty bullish on him. I would like to see him get even a couple shots in some of these significant minutes, not garbage time minutes. And I've really liked what I've seen from his compete level, from his awareness, from his apparent desire to be a part of this team and contribute. That's what I love the most about him.
I think what he changes almost immediately when he gets into the game is he makes everybody else more aware because he's immediately hyper aware. He's always looking at the ball, at his man, at the other player's man. He's trying to make sure he's not caught off guard by anything. I noticed that immediately. He has that type of instinct, that gear that some players have, that when they're on the court, it's on. He has that next level. I agree with you. Dadiet is kind of the same speed. Always. Never too fast, never too slow. I feel like Diawara knows when he can take his time and knows when he can press against. And that's what you kind of need, the ability to shift. And I think that's why he's getting it. Also, it's his length. I mean, you can't make that up. The wingspan is ridiculous. You have to use it. So I hope that the Knicks are able to use that. This episode is presented by FanDuel. And shout out the channel sponsor, FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, for giving us this updated information and these latest odds on who's going to win the NBA Finals this season. And as you can see, OKC is on top at plus 175. Then you have the Denver Nuggets at plus 650, the Cleveland Cavaliers at plus 950, the Rockets at plus 1100, the Knicks at plus 1300, and then rounding out this list is the LA Lakers, and they're at plus 1400. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.